So I'm going to quit wasting time now. We're going to go test out the Motion Brite as seen on TV light right now. So now for the unboxing. So I'm going to be using scissors today to open this thing up. Be careful while opening this item. Liberation. Okay, we look at it here. It's pretty small. It's extremely lightweight. There's not much to this at all. As a matter of fact, it doesn't weigh much of anything. So it does tell me that it requires 3 AAA batteries. So we're going to install those right now. We see the sensor right here. And I guess this is where the light comes out at right here. This is where the illumination happens. And this is the body to it. So let's put some batteries in this and put it to the test in a couple of dark areas. Let's see if I can figure out how to get this plate off. Oh, that was pretty easy. And let's see about getting batteries in here. Okay, there's where the batteries go. And I've got some of these awesome Sunbeam batteries that you can get pretty cheap at you know, different dollar stores and that sort of thing. Oh, automatically it comes on like it says. There's no on and off switch for this thing. It just comes on as soon as it detects motion. So let's get the plate back on here. Oops. That snapped in pretty easy. And this plate right here is what's got the sticker on it. So this is where the sticky's at, so that whenever you go to stick this thing up, you'll just peel this off, and then when we go to hang this thing, we'll peel that off and stick it. Now that it's got some batteries in it, it does have a little more weight to it, so it does feel a little more solid now. But this is, like I said, this is a very lightweight item, and there's not much to it. Without batteries, it weighs well under a pound, I'm sure. Okay, so we're going to sneak up on this motion detector light and see if it comes on. And it is not coming on, so that kind of stinks. Okay, it's fairly dark in here, but it may not be dark enough, so I'm going to put it in a darker area and see if that maybe does the trick. I've got it now in a dark closet, so I'm going to open the closet up and see if the motion detector goes off by opening up the closet. Oh, there it goes. It popped right on, so awesome. So it really needs to be fairly dark for this thing to go off. That's what I've just discovered. I'm going to test it again real quick, and we'll just see how sensitive it is. And I just want to see if, you know, if it's something we can rely on, see if it will light up every time. We're going to test this a couple more times and see how this thing checks out. Alright, so here we go for a second run. We're going to go back into the closet here, and we're going to see if this thing pops on again. So here we go. Oh, instantly. Yeah, instantly popped right back on. So that's 2 for 2 here in a row. So let's try it a third time and see if the third time's the charm, and see if it, you know, if it comes on 3 times in a row, then I'm going to say this thing's probably worth having. Okay, so here we go in for a third time, and we're going to check this out and see if this motion light comes on. Let's check it out. And voila, it came on the third time instantly. So this light seems to work pretty good. We're going to light this thing up again and see how long the light stays on without any motion in the room after the initial motion sets it off. Here we go. I'm watching the clock on the camera as I film this, and that stayed on for about 30 seconds. So it's going to stay on for about 30 seconds unless there's motion in the room. And see, I just barely moved and it set it back on. So as long as there's motion, I think this thing's just going to stay on for you. I'm going to install this thing here in the basement at the bottom of the stairs. So when the basement light doesn't come on, I'll have this thing right here as extra lighting down here. So it isn't super illuminating, but it will be enough so that it's not pitch black down here in the middle of the night. You know, if there's a sump pump problem or something like that, you know, or if I just need to mess with a circuit breaker or whatever, I'll have this down here at the base of the stairs so it's not pitch black down here if the fluorescent light happens to not kick on because of high humidity. So I'm going to stick this thing up and we'll kind of feel around on it and see how secure it is. So as another plus, the adhesive that's on this light feels like it's pretty strong when it's secured to this wood surface here. It's just some paneling here at the bottom of the basement steps. I think this is going to stay here for a while. Motion Brite as seen on TV light has turned out to be a pretty cool item. This is something that you might want to buy a few of these things because you're going to probably have a lot of different ideas on where to put this thing at. For me, I'm going to love having this thing in the basement so that whenever I walk into the basement, it's just going to pop on for me automatically. I have fluorescent lighting in my basement, and something I've run into is whenever it's damp in the summertime, sometimes that fluorescent light doesn't want to come on. So I can feel good if my basement fluorescent lights don't come on, that this Motion Brite as seen on TV light will be down there to sense me walking in. Hopefully this will continue to come on for a long period of time so I'm not left in the dark. So we really put this thing to the test today. I'll probably hang some up in closets, and I'll probably put one in like a half bath. And the Motion Brite as seen on TV light is one I'm going to recommend. I appreciate you watching the video today for the Motion Brite as seen on TV light. I hope you enjoyed it today. I look forward to seeing you back here for more of my reviews. If you did enjoy the video today, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Thank you so much for watching, and God bless. Hey, where are you going? You haven't clicked the subscribe button yet. Click the subscribe button and come back for more of my review videos. Thanks for watching, and God bless.